I became aware of Queen for the first time when I saw Wayne's World, the movie. They had a great scene in the car where they were playing Bohemian Rhapsody, and I knew I loved it. I was a kid that was doing a lot of theater, and right away with that song, I heard the theatrics in it. And then I came to learn more about them a little later and realized, oh, I know a lot more of their songs. I know, Another One Bites the Dust, and I've heard We Are the Champions and Somebody to Love, and I put it all together and realized how incredible this band was. And then when I was able to, search on the internet and look at videos of Freddie performing live and videos, and wow, I became so enamored with Freddie. He's definitely one of my all-time heroes.
I guess the tour to Europe isn't so strange to you because you have European and Scandinavian ancestry, really, don't you? So it's almost like coming home in some ways.
I'm way back. Yeah, it's generations ago, so nothing immediate. But yeah, my mom's side of the family has some Romanian heritage, so the Eastern European angle, and my father's side of things is his side of the family has been in the U.S. since probably 1700s. So before that, I believe it was, Norwegian, French, British, Irish, you name it.
But they were inspirational for you in many ways because their vinyl collection was all the stuff you used to listen to as a kid, and it inspired you. You mentioned the musical theatre stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
In fact, I was looking at your back catalogue of musical theatre stuff, and you've done a lot of... In fact, you were in a musical with Val Kilmer, of all people, weren't you?
I was, yeah. Many years ago, I did a production of a musical called The Ten Commandments, and we didn't get very well reviewed. It was not a success, but it was a really good experience for me.
You'd done so many different things, but American Idol really brought you to the world, really global attention, almost overnight with that Queen link again, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I auditioned for the show with Bohemian Rhapsody, and thank God I chose that song, because if I hadn't, I don't know what I'd be doing today. I mean, Brian and Roger were sent a video link of my audition, and then were invited later to perform on the finale. And so that's when we met initially, and something clicked. There was definitely sort of a moment of recognition there, and thank God. I thank fate. I thank Brian and Roger for being open to the idea, and then a year or two later they got in touch, and we had an opportunity to perform together for the first time, and one thing led to another, and here we are today.
And away from the Queen stuff, I think it's something like 3 million album sales globally, 5 million single sales. It's not an overnight success because you'd worked hard before American Idol, but it really did open the door for you, didn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, it put me on the map. It introduced me to people. It got my foot in the door of the industry. And that's exactly why I auditioned. That was my hope. It was always a dream of mine to make music, to record it, to go out and perform it. And that dream has stayed true. And I'm so glad that I'm still working. I'm still getting to share my work with my fans and do what I love.